If you're over 30 or over 40, you really need a proper mobility routine. Because most of us spend our days sitting in front of a computer, and even if you start by consciously sitting up straight and have the display at the right height and your arms at the right position, you're definitely gonna slouch. And after a while, you forget, and the positions keep getting weirder and weirder. Well, happy to say, I found something that works. My local sauna and fitness place often gets interesting people in to showcase some cool new protocols. By complete accident, I stumbled upon a mobility sticks presentation and did a quick 10-minute trial. Afterwards, I was so happy with the results, I booked a whole 1 hour session for next week, and the recordings you're seeing are from that session. The sticks are flexible, bendy metal pipes with rubber handles at the tips. And I know what you're thinking, it's a stick. How is that any different from just stretching or doing some yoga? I thought so too. Stretching is not as easy as most people think. When you feel tight in your hamstrings, shoulders, or hips, the tightness isn't always the problem. I learned it the hard way through lots of rehab exercises. Your body tightens up to protect a joint that doesn't feel stable enough. So you stretch and it feels good for a moment, but then tightness comes right back. You never really fix the actual issue of weakness, just tightness. Mobility sticks fix that by a mix of three things. They open up your range of motion, they make your joints more stable, and they train your nervous system to actually adjust to that new range. Learn it. That's why the results stick. How does it actually work? When you grab the stick and push it into the ground or bend it against the wall, you're squeezing. There is this principle called irradiation. Basically, when one muscle works really hard, it wakes up all the muscles around it. So by gripping the stick hard while you're in a deep stretch position, your whole body lights up. Your core and your stabilizers fire. You're not just passively hanging out in a stretch, you're actively building strength in that position. And you're not falling on your ass because it also holds you steady. Because the stick is flexible, it also pushes back, so your muscles have to work to hold it in that stretch position, and that turns every stretch into a bit of a functional strength exercise. So what are the actual benefits? The obvious one is you move better, more range of motion, less stiffness, better balance, but there's more. When you do movement that's new and challenging, not just repetitive gym stuff like lifting heavy stuff, your body produces more BDNF, which is basically a fertilizer for your brain. It helps grow new brain cells and new connections. In a way, that's also why I do coloring when I'm designing. When you load tissue under stretch, you signal your body to lay down new collagen in those areas. That means stronger tendons, healthier fascia, and technically younger looking skin. But you're building collagen from the inside, not from a cream, so of course don't expect miracles here, it's likely very small amounts. But to me, it's all about injury prevention. I want my joints to handle deeper ranges of motion with control. That's useful for both my calisthenic attempts and skateboarding, which is a very injury heavy sport. I added this as a card to Longevity Deck, and now it's auto-updating with the latest scientific data as it releases. That way we can all keep track. App is free on the App Store, by the way, for iOS, just go and get it. Okay, who is using this? It's not some niche thing. NFL teams, NBA, MLB, PGA golfers, they all use them. I seem to be the last to the party. But it's not an age-related thing. If you're 79 or 81, you can still pick up the same stick and use it to work on balance and stability. It scales to wherever you are in your fitness journey. They are a bit expensive at around $100, but you really only need one for most of the exercises. I am getting one for my regular daily 15-minute stretches at the beach in the morning, because I go there every morning anyway. And seriously, this upped my game. I'm feeling great. And I also noticed that after that 1 hour, my range of motion drastically improved. I can normally touch the ground while standing upright with my feet together, but after this I was able to put my entire palms on the ground, and that's kinda new.